So today, we are talking about PewDiePie and this whole controversy. Now, if you live under a rock and you have no idea what happened, basically PewDiePie said the N-word on stream.
Oh, good.
And, yeah, no, like, that is...
Obviously, people are upset about it.
Everyone, like, anyone who's upset about it has every right to be upset about it. Like, that was the N-word with a hard R. Like, that is just, that's not acceptable under any circumstance. Regardless of who you are, regardless of what, like, you do. You say it, if you say it in under that context, it's unacceptable. I mean, really, with any context, it's really unacceptable. Unless if you're just, like, some, like, popular rapper, or, like, anyone...
And especially if you're not that race.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, he's definitely not allowed to say it.
By the way, these are all kind of like our thoughts and opinions, not what we should make you think about it. It's just kind of like what we thought when we first heard about it and saw the videos and reactions.
Yeah,
because I'm a fan and subscriber of PewDiePie since, like, I don't know, 4 years ago? 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, same.
But if you disagree with us, let us know in the comments. We really want to know what your opinions are.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Alan, I want to know what you think. I mean, you have been big on, like, video editing and YouTube.
Yeah.
So, like, I want to know, like, obviously it's not okay, but like, did you see the apology?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it.
So what did you think of the apology?
So in my opinion, he did a good job of apologizing. He was very sincere about, it was obviously a word he should not have said regardless. He was very apologetic about it. He made, like, I said the word, there's no excuse, I said the word. But just, like, in my opinion, when he did say the word, it was out of frustration. I know he's not racist. I don't know him, as a person, just by his YouTube name, but I think he just said that out of frustration, not trying to be racist or anything.
That's not a
But
word
then, like,
you can
everyone
say.
has that.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
but he still shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
It's just like, to me, he feel like he was very angry in that game. So yeah, he did accidentally drop that word.
It shouldn't be a word that you say that out of frustration.
I can think of, like, 10 words right now that you could say with the same context, but, like, just not as
But then, like,
racist.
if you look at it when he said it, he immediately said, "Oh my God!" It's like he knew what he said, and he's like, "Crap,
Yeah, it's
I
like
screwed
that
up."
came out of my mouth.
He didn't mean
So-
it as, like, a racial slur.
Yeah,
It's
clearly.
just, I don't know why he used that word, because that's, like, the worst word you could use.
Yeah, well, first off, he wasn't. Yeah, you're right. He wasn't being offensive. Second off, like, he said it out of frustration, but yes, he should have said it.
Not toward someone.
But the thing is, like, even if you don't mean it as a racial slur, that word is a racial slur.
Yeah.
Regardless of context, regardless of anything, that word is very blatantly a racial slur. So it doesn't matter, like, there's, like, he said, like, Felix said it multiple times, like, there is no, I don't know why did I call him Felix? PewDiePie said it on, like, during
well,
that.
He's Felix.
Yeah.
Or
Felix.
During,
Sorry,
like,
Marcia.
During that apology video, he said multiple times, like, hey, this is not okay. I'm sorry, like, there's no excuse. And, like, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, he said the N-word.
The N-word.
That's not okay. We all agree that's not okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But, I mean, Jesse, you're the huge PewDiePie fan.
PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Are you still gonna be a fan after this?
Yes, I mean, I'm gonna be a fan after this because, like, the word didn't offend me, and also I don't think that he meant it in the way that it's usually used as. But still, he shouldn't have said that word because the word itself has so much history behind it, and, like, it targets, like, a group of people and, like, a race. So, like, that was just a really bad part on his end. Like, I'm still gonna support him, but I'm just really disappointed in the fact that he used that word. And yeah, he's an idiot for saying it.
He knows it.
Yeah.
So, like, I stopped watching PewDiePie a long time ago. A couple years ago, I did watch him when he did, like, amnesia gameplays and horror gameplays and all that.
Hey,
And it, like, as his personality, he's a very kind of loud kid. When he did his gameplays, he's very immature about stuff, but in a funny way that's entertaining. And I guess when he did say the word, I guess it was in the moment. Obviously, he didn't mean it.
But then everyone's just kind of like, well,
Yeah, it's
why
like,
is he using that word?
Yeah.
Is it in his vocabulary?
and then, like, considering he's the most popular YouTuber, it blew out of proportion. He did apologize and all that.
Because when I heard about this, like, I didn't think it was real. I'm like, what are you talking about? He doesn't say that stuff. Because he's never said it in any of his other videos.
Exactly.
So I don't know why it just slipped out so easily when he was in a live stream. So I don't know.
Just
about
out of
that.
I wonder if
anger.
he ever gets nervous still.
No, there's no way. This man has 57 million subscribers.
Okay,
He's
but
the most
says
awkward
awkward.
person ever, though.
Yeah, he does.
It's
He is
no,
socially
no.
awkward. With
Look,
his
I
you're
did
right,
hear
but
about
it's
that.
like-
I've seen videos and stuff, and he
You're
even
right.
says
Even
it himself.
He has been making YouTube videos for what, 6 years now? You said, like a lot.
Oh, in front of camera?
Remember, this
Yeah.
is still a live stream.
You're right, but it's still like I mean,
In front of a camera, I'm pretty sure he's comfortable. But
He's
like,
very
if
comfortable,
Face
yeah.
to face with people, it's
Mhm.
different.
and I mean, like he has 57 million subscribers. It doesn't matter
Cool.
where you're from. It doesn't matter what you do. If you have that many people watching you, it's not okay. It's never okay. And
Yeah.
I'm someone who was never a fan of PewDiePie. I was never a big fan of anything he
Mm.
did. I didn't like those Let's Plays. I didn't like those jump scare stuff. So like from my perspective, it's like, holy shit, this came after all that anti-Semitism stuff.
Yeah, that
And-
doesn't help either.
And
I
yeah,
know.
that
Come
doesn't
on.
Now the anti-Semitism stuff had context, even though it was wrong. There was still some context to it.
Yeah.
This had no context. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
Literally no excuse. And as someone like me who was never a fan of PewDiePie, I can imagine people saying, "Oh my god, I don't want my kids watching this," or "Oh my god, like."
Well, I mean, they shouldn't be watching it anyway. It's PewDiePie. I mean,
But that's the thing. It's like YouTube is such an unfiltered space. Like
Very true.
I can say "fuck" on YouTube, and literally anyone could see that.
Cover
It's
your ears.
censored. He definitely needs to see some consequences for this. There has to be some sort of like reconciliation for this, because it's like this is not okay.
He shouldn't be like let go like so easily.
Yeah.
Like
He
he
can't-
needs to learn from this, and he has. But like this can't happen again.
Alan, I want to ask you: should there be any consequences? Do you think there needs to be a consequence for PewDiePie?
Okay, it's a yes and no answer, because this goes into free speech. While again, the developers have every right to take the video down because they don't want to associate their game with PewDiePie and what he said. But granted, he did say the N-word. Morally, it's wrong, but it is free speech. But morally wrong. I want to say morally wrong. I don't use the word ever, so.
So I know this is just his opinion, even though he is not of the race that
Yes,
this slur is
I am
targeted
yellow.
You're not helping the situation now. But yeah, so you said something interesting where developers have every right to take down their videos. So this leads into the next thing where there is a DMCA class action lawsuit going towards PewDiePie, started by the creator of Campo Santo, the developers of Firewatch. His name is Sean Vanagan, and he is basically saying, I don't want my video game Firewatch associated with PewDiePie. So he's trying to file a class action lawsuit towards PewDiePie. Now, for more context, PewDiePie took down all of his Firewatch videos already, just to respect the developers, which I respect,
Good.
which is a very good idea. But yeah, Ronnie, do you think developers have the right to take down his videos?
Yes.
It's
Why did you say so?
their,
Well, for one, it's their content, it's their art that they
their
made.
intellectual
and
property.
Exactly, it's theirs. So they can do what they want, they can give it to who they want, and it's like their property. The way that I put it for myself was I made a cosplay for a friend. We went to a convention and we ran across an ex-friend. Personally for me, I hate his guts, don't like him, don't want anything to do with him, but he asked my friend that I made the cosplay for, hey, can I get some pictures of you? Can I get you in my anime music video? And I'm like, no. Because I'm like, this is my cosplay, this is my work, this is my art that I made, and I don't like you, I don't like anything about you, and I don't want this associated with you, like, at all. I don't want this anywhere near you. Because this is my work, and I hate you. So, no, absolutely not. So it's like, I put myself in that situation, it's like, it's kind of the same thing. Like, they don't like that he said this one word, and it's like, because of that, he has this image for himself, unfortunately now. And so they just don't want that associated with the game.
Yeah, and I guess was it the creator of the studio?
Sean Vanaman?
Yeah, Sean Vanaman. He tweeted out a couple weeks ago, freedom of speech is freedom of prosecution. His stream was not commentary. It is ad growth for his brand. Our game on his channel equals endorsement.
Okay.
So
Sean says something very interesting. Now, I am obviously the biggest gamer here. I play the most games out of all of us. So I have a lot of opinions on Let's Plays. So I'm just gonna get right into it. So Sean says it is ad growth for his brand. That's exactly what a Let's Play is. The only reason why Let's Plays exist is because it's free advertising.
Mhm.
The only reason why Activision allows people to play Call of Duty on a stream is for free advertising. because they say, okay, yeah, you guys can watch the full story of Call of Duty. We just want you to play the multiplayer and buy the microtransactions and buy those loot boxes. Because that's free advertising. The only reason, like, movies don't do that. You're not allowed to watch a movie on a stream and react to the movie while it's going on, because like, Paramount is gonna take down that movie immediately.
That's just copyright infringement.
It's just copyright infringement. But Let's Plays aren't a part of that. And I'm not someone who likes Let's Plays. I don't watch Let's Plays, I don't make Let's Plays, outside of, like, a group setting. I don't like playing through a full story in front of a camera, because it's like, that is my experience, you know? And the fact that, like, that's allowed, the fact that someone could play through all of Firewatch in its entirety and put it on YouTube and make money off of it is kind of shocking to me, because it's like, you're playing through that whole story, you're just watching that story, once you have the ending, that's the same ending for everyone. It's not a different experience, it's not a different thing, it's the same ending for everyone. With Telltale games, it's like, for the most part, it's the same thing for everyone. So, like, how...
But you get to make, like, different choices and stuff.
You can, but it's like...
And you can still overcome those same challenges that your favorite YouTuber did.
So I actually watched Pewdiepie when he played The Walking Dead Season 1. I saw the entire story when he uploaded it, and then I was like, I'll just play it. And I made my own choices that led to different things, so... If
you haven't played Walking Dead Season 1, don't watch anyone play it, just play it. It's so good.
But it's like, where you can be like me, and like, I don't really play a lot of video games. Like, that's why I watched Pewdiepie, because of this one over here. He's like, look at this! So I'm like, alright, cool, PewDiePie's really good, like, cool. So then I watched a couple of his videos, and then, like, I remember you showed me some of those videos where, like, The Walking Dead, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And it's like, and then when you got the game, I'm like, oh, I can kind of, like, I suck at video games, like, in every aspect, so it's like, oh, I saw PewDiePie do this, so it's like, hey, I can kind of try this too. So, like...
And that's what's, like, even though I don't like Let's Plays are a good thing for the video game industry. Specifically, I want to bring up PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, because if you, for some reason, live under a rock and you've never heard of this game, this is easily the biggest game out right now.
Yeah.
Period. End of story. Millions of people are playing this game.
Like, #1 on Twitch right now.
#1 on Twitch, #1 on Steam. Like, this is just, it's a joke at how huge this game is.
Yeah.
And the only reason why it's this big is because of Let's Plays. The only reason why it's this big is because of Let's Plays. There's no reason why this game should have any sort of popularity, because it's kind of a buggy mess, but because of Let's Plays, it's so popular. And these Let's Plays is free advertisement. Yeah. And companies want that. But if they don't like that advertisement,
then they
have every right to take it down.
Yeah.
If Firewatch doesn't like their advertising with PewDiePie's name on it, they have every right to take it down. If Minecraft doesn't like their advertising with PewDiePie's name on it, they have every right to take it down. Even though Minecraft is the biggest game ever, like, they have every right to take it down.
Yeah.
And
so it's like, Let's Plays, they help and they harm, but like they help way more than they harm, like, for sure.
But it's just this really weird area where it's like, you can just stream a game in its entirety.
Like, I get that, but it's like, it can't all be perfect. So it's like, I would, like, do a compromise, either how Nintendo, like, set restrictions on what you can play and let that out, or you could just limit yourself.
No.
Because it's like their product. They can say what you can and can't do. So.
I love Nintendo. I'm the biggest diehard Nintendo fan. Nintendo's the weirdest company when it comes to the internet Let's Play stuff, because it's like, yeah, you could stream the story of Splatoon 2 up until this point. You could stream these tracks of Mario Kart, but not these tracks. But it's like, what's the... Like, okay, it's just a weird thing. Nintendo's really weird about stuff like that.
That's why I feel like with this whole, like, PewDiePie lawsuit thing, it's like, I feel like they could just compromise it out. Either he can, well, at first he shouldn't be saying that word, but it's like, he could either censor himself more if they still allow him to play that game, or he can only play a certain amount and then that's it. So.
Yeah, but I mean, the game that he was streaming was PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. That's a full multiplayer game.
Yeah.
There's no limits to that. You can't just say, you can only stream this amount of this game, because it's like...
It's an online.
online game. The entirety of that game is that one thing. There's no... If you
there's
limit
no story.
that...
there's no...
If you limit that, that's it, you know?
You're just trying to kill the people.
That's the whole game, is you kill other people.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just this weird thing where... I mean, I don't have the answers. If you guys have the answers, please let us know. Like, if you guys have any opinions, let us know in the comments below. Like, I really want to know. Because, like... it's such a weird place to be. And if you're making Let's Plays, like, it's such a strange place to be in.
Yeah. Like, especially in the law right now, it's a gray area because this hasn't really been an issue with, you know, the internet, you know, getting bigger and free use and all that. So.
And the only thing that protects, like, gameplay stuff is reviews. Because there is a review, there are laws that protect reviews, but Let's Plays aren't technically under reviews.
Yeah.
They're different branches. So, like, a company will get games early, they'll be able to talk about a game, they'll be able to show gameplay of that game, but, like, they'll be able to talk about the ending of that game. But if it's under review, then it's fine. But if it's not, then it's a Let's Play, and there's nothing protecting that.
Yeah.
That was my question earlier, because I talked to Ish, like, on the side. It's just kind of like, I thought Let's Plays were kind of a review. It's like, he said that you can still put, like, your opinions and stuff, and that makes sense. But it's like, I thought it was kind of like a review, like, what's the difference? But then, like, that's a good point.
Yeah.
It's like, they give you that liability. It's like, this is what I want you to, like, test out. Tell me what it is, like, what you like about it, what you don't. But then it's like, you can't really show the product. You just talk about it.
Yeah.
And PewDiePie made a video about this whole copyright infringement thing, and he said, like, his words were, a summary of his words. He was like, this is my commentary. I'm putting my opinions while I'm playing this game, so it's still technically my opinions, my content. But it's like, no, it's not, because that's not a review. You're streaming the entire game. You are giving your opinions in the moment of the game. You are not playing through the entire game and talking about it after. Jazzy, what do you think? Like, is that should they be allowed to take down his videos? Should they be allowed to take down, like, their advertising, even though PewDiePie has his own opinions on that content?
Yes, because of what happened. I mean, not even just that. Like, I mean, it's the developer. It's their game. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, their content.
Yeah, so.
But, like, it feels like.
That since he took down the videos. But yeah, I just think it's kind of stupid because they let everyone else do it, but it's just targeted towards PewDiePie. What happened.
So,
But then it's like, he's also the biggest YouTuber, so everyone's watching him. So
yeah.
he has to be careful with what he's doing, because he's just under a microscope with everyone.
like, Jesse, do you think it's weird? Do you think it's okay that they're taking down the videos because of a personal vendetta and not just because they?
Yeah, I think that's really dumb.
I kind of feel that way too.
It's like, okay, why are you gotta do that just to one person?
Because it's like, someone else could be doing it and they don't even know, or maybe they won't even care because it's just like, they're just some guy that's just living at home with his
the
mom.
fact that it's
whatever.
PewDiePie.
And it's like, exactly.
So this is the video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you obviously you guys have opinions on it, let us know in the comments below. We've obviously been asking you to respond. We really want to know what you think, because this is a really sticky situation.
Controversial.
Okay. But yeah, if you like our content, subscribe to us. We're going to be releasing these videos every single week called Inside the Cage. We'll also be releasing vlogs and Let's Plays sometime soon. Give us a like if you liked the video. If you didn't like it, don't like it. Go away.
You don't have to watch this video.
If you're a meanie, go away.
Meanies are
Not again.
We don't take them.
It's a shirt.
Trademarked.
No.
Boy!
Moving on.
Alright, that's it.
Again, thank you guys for joining us.
Bye.